What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. First, before I get into my main topics, after watching my last video back, I realized there were some things that I need to communicate. There are many of you who are new to me on some level. And so you don't know that there was a time when I had a total of 23,000 subscribers at 19 plus thousand on my original channel, the Jedi, and I had another 5,000 on my channel I used to have called the Jedi Revolution. On the Jedi channel there was over 4.5 million views. Why I mention this is because I was highly exposed. So I realized in my last video, as I was saying to you, that when my sister and the children come in April, I would tell you my name and where I live and all that stuff. I hadn't for the years that I've been on here because for security reasons, you know. I'm not the hi guys YouTuber, you know, that comes to just give you nonsense and, you know, all of that. So my truth telling is a problem for white people. It's the only ones that have a problem. It's the only ones. It's the only ones. Nobody else is a problem on the earth. And so that's the reason why I don't reveal my name and my location, or haven't. So you need to understand that that's the reason for that. The other thing is that I mentioned in the video is I was talking about a video that I had done some time back. And I think I must have been talking about names and the meaning of names and stuff like that. And I've told you many times my name is Arabic. So I put it up on the screen. I said, that's my name. And nobody said anything. All you would have had to do was go and figure out that Arabic and boom, you would have had it. But that's one thing. The other thing is, in watching my video back, I realized that anytime I listen to a video back and I'm not clear, I don't expect you to be clear, you know. And so I was saying that it looks like 2020, like September-ish, sometime after September of 2020 is when I should be prepared to leave. That could easily become 2021. It's also contingent on the fact of the fundraiser. You know, my goal is $10,000, and we are just under $4,000 now, you know. I want to say to you also, especially, it doesn't matter if you're old or new, I have given literally hundreds of thousands of hours of my time on this platform over the years, everybody. I've had 2 channels shut down, just out of nowhere. Shut down. You know, this is the evil of the white man. You know, that truth only is a problem on the earth because they exist. I believe that to be true. That's the only information I have on the earth in my years that I've served. That's all I have. And I'm not going to proclaim something else just to make somebody else pathetic feel comfortable and nice. Truth is the only thing that I value on this earth after the breath of life. I need to be clear about that. But my point is, I have given hundreds of thousands of hours of my time on this platform since 2014. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a PayPal. I don't even know all the stuff they have. Because there's people that want you to go and pay money for content. Or paying members can get this, and paying members, I'm not here for that. I've given my time freely. That's why I was so passionate when I said if I'm not worth $1, then go somewhere else and don't watch me ever again. Unsubscribe from my channel. And I want to reiterate that because of what I'm telling you now. I have given my time freely out of my love and care for my people and the desire to see us in a better place. I'm not the Hi Guys YouTuber, you know. So I'm justified in my disgust when I say, if I'm not worth $1, then don't watch me. Because this is not arbitrary. I have given, how many times, even when I do my show reviews, people say, Jedi, you didn't do a review for such and such. I'm going to get at you guys. I've just been busy. I have to do this, I have to do this. And I deliver that content to you. But outside of that, that was just my fishnet. My stuff was serious. When I would do the show reviews, that was just for comic relief. And also it was teachable moment to let you know, as I would say to you then, as serious as I can be just as silly. I don't have to be all the time uptight, but it was also not an opportunity for me to show layers, which is something I've preached at length about, especially to my brothers. You have to have layers. Layers, layers, layers. You can't just be one note. So it gave me an opportunity to do that. But never, ever, ever, ever would it be conscionable to me to charge my people for content. Information, knowledge is the word we want here, is the greatest gift you can give another human being. It's more than all the money on the earth or anything material. Knowledge, 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 knowledge. And what the universe has given me is what I've shared with you over the years. So you might see the 3,000 subscriber guy now, or whatever it is, but that's not who I was. You understand? And I have been purposeful with my mission, and I've had a purpose since I've been here. So I'm justified. And I needed you to understand that. For people that might have said, well, who's this guy? You know, the ear thing is starting again, y'all. This is an omen. This is not good. Anyway. So some people are saying, who is this guy? You know, well, I am the Jedi. And why I call myself the Jedi, for all of you that don't know, obviously my mom didn't name me the Jedi. But I call myself the Jedi because everything in my life has purpose and meaning. As it relates to this name, why I started on YouTube is because I had been watching YouTube, but I didn't know what YouTube really was. I just used it as a search to find stuff. I didn't know people were doing channels. I didn't know anything about subscribers. I didn't know anything about anything. Alright? And, make a long story short, I didn't hear my voice. But not just before YouTube ever existed. I'm never anywhere and people feel and think the way that I feel. And are willing to say the things that I'm willing to say out loud. You know? And I just felt like I'm one of the, if I'm not the only one, I don't know the other people, one of the last true voices that has been given the gift of fearlessness and truth. Those two combinations are dangerous. And they represent me. And because I feel like I'm the last one, it's a metaphor for the Star Wars movies, because Luke Skywalker was the last of the Alliance. The last hope for the Alliance. The only Jedi left. And so for that reason I call myself the Jedi. You know, excuse me, y'all. I don't know why this happens. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Anyway. So, that truth-telling has cost me. You know, because there's people on here that are making money forever, for probably the first 3 years. It gave me great honor to say to you, I don't monetize my channel. I'm not here for money. I don't monetize my channel. Then I had I call them my YouTube cousins, Lynette and Stanley, if you guys are still watching me, or if you found me. They said to me, if you sign out of your channel, you'll see that they're running ads on your channel. That pissed me off. Because that meant somebody else was making money off of my sweat. So I monetized my channel. But I can tell you, I don't make any money on YouTube, everybody. They, the white man, being the devil that they are, have always made sure they lock us out of anything economic. Just look at the legalization of marijuana. We're still in jail for it. And they're making millions, billions on it. And locked us out. The same thing goes for YouTube. You're still dealing with the same people that encountered us in 1619. You need to understand this. Nothing has changed. Nothing. Nothing but the day. That's it. And so I can tell you probably in the last 2 years, I may have made $100 on YouTube. That's the truth. My hand to Allah. That's it. You understand? Because the moment, and I've shown you guys, I've done videos, live videos where I show you, I go, look, the video's not even done uploading, and they're already saying it's not monetizable. It's not advertiser friendly. They don't even know what it's about. It's nothing. I've done videos where it's just shout out to my subscribers, not advertiser friendly. Just the games they play, you know. They come back sometimes a year after you've done a video that may have been monetized, and all of your stuff is in public domain and everything. The William Cooper video that I did, the documentary, I just was fighting a copyright strike on that when the whole thing is in Creative Commons, the entire video, which means any human on earth can use any portion or all of it for any reason. This is the devil we're dealing with. This is why I'm trying to get the fuck out of here and move to Africa. It's one of the many reasons. You understand? Because I'm sick and tired of knowing I live in the asshole of the devil and sing them every day, and I'm supposed to act in a society as if I'm not in hell. Just supposed to act like that. I don't do that. I don't do well since I was a child. My grandmother said, you mustn't say that, you mustn't. And she kind of pushed me, you mustn't, you mustn't. I've always been outspoken. Anything that doesn't feel right to my soul is not right. Nobody has to tell me that. That's why I'm such an advocate for the truth, and I'm so harsh on people that don't tell the truth or don't have the proper relationship with it, because I know it's on purpose. I know it's on purpose. Because your soul tells you. Your soul lets you know. Unless you don't have one. You understand? So, I said all that to say that that's where that came from. And that's why, yes, I'm worthy of your dollar. Because you're my only hope. You understand? I saw a girl, she's from Ghana, and she was revealing like, no, it wasn't her. It was some other chick. She wasn't even continental African. Anyways, she has many million view, over like 2-3 million view type video, whatever, but she shared just one. And one video, at the time she was telling us it was over 2 million views. But the time she was telling us about was when it hit 1 million views, and she got a check for $13,000. I'm not selling my ass to nobody. I know why I'm on this platform and why I came here. I'm not a bullshit dude in my life or anywhere you're going to see me exist. You understand? And money is not important to me in life. It's just a vehicle. It's something you must have to do this. I don't have a relationship with money and material stuff. I'm not into that. Not into it. The only reason I've ever even wanted great wealth is because it would put me in a position to help people that don't have. That's where I get my entire life from. Do you understand me? My entire life. My entire life. You must understand this. You must. Anyway, so I say lastly and once again before I get into what I really want to talk about, as I've used up most of the time, the link for the GoFundMe is under the video, everybody. You must help me out. You're my only hope. You're all I need. And as I say, if this was something arbitrary, I wouldn't even ask. This is something that's very important to me. That's what I'm asking. I was never the guy to get on here and I was never here for money. Like I said, I went the first 3 years I think it was, and didn't monetize my channel because I didn't know. And I don't have any of this stuff. Go to any of these the big YouTubers and you'll see them. Here's my PayPal. Here's the shit. I can't remember all the stuff because I don't know any of that stuff because I don't need to. I don't need to. I ironically am saddened that I didn't know anything about GoFundMe because when I first started talking about moving to Africa, I could have started my campaign then. Maybe I would have raised this $10,000 by now. You know. But like Dr. Maya Angelou used to say, when you know better, you do better. You know. And everything is in God's time. You know. We have a term in Arabic known as Allah's Qadr. And so this is the preordainment, to put it to you, of God. You know, it's like, what is preordained? The Qadr. Anyways, I wanted to talk about just a couple things because it kind of echoes what I said already in my opener about nothing has changed. There's a brother, his name is Kazim Aye Nayi. I probably butchered his last name. Why it stood out is because I knew by the name he's continental African. And I showed it to my Nigerian brother, and he was like, yeah, he's from my tribe. He's in Raleigh, North Carolina, I believe it was. Don't hold me to that, because the other story that I'm going to tell you about might be in Carolina. Anyways, he owns a nightclub and something else. He's a business owner. He's successful. And apparently he lives in a ritzy neighborhood. He had somebody staying at his house. They left early or something, a friend. The house alarm was on and it tripped the alarm. Like anybody, he comes downstairs, shuts off the alarm, goes back upstairs. His door is unlocked. The police come in. Anyways, he's in his underwear. They make him come outside. He has to go through this whole thing. But apparently he ended up going on CNN and saying he's been sweeping a lot of stuff under the rug. Apparently previous to that he had been kicked out of a house because somebody tried to claim he was a gang member. And he just said, a lot of stuff he just swept under the rug. He said, I guess this is just America. That's why it's important. I always do when I meet continental Africans. I educate them about the environment in which they're in because they come here with the wrong idea about who white people are. Certainly what their system is, you know. And even though they've gone through colonization and all that, they don't know them the way we know them, you know. And sadly, too many of us here don't know them the way we should, you know. But he lives in a fine neighborhood, and he said at one point, you know, I guess it's because, you know, he was the only black person in a white neighborhood. Well, we know this goes on, you know. And then there was another story. I'm sharing this with you because when I had uploaded my other video, I saw this when I went to the library. And there's another story where you have two anchor people. One's a black man and that's a white bitch. And they did a story about gorillas, and she goes, kind of looks like you at the end of the story. And the next day she wants to come on with the crocodile tears. They always cry, fake, after they've done something that they clearly know is wrong. And I didn't mean it, and I offended people, and I know I hurt people and all this. Let us be clear. Like Paul Mooney said, let's take a good look at a monkey. Monkeys have thin lips. Take a good look at a monkey. Monkeys have light eyes. Take a good look at a monkey. Monkeys have straight hair. Take a good look at a monkey. I could keep going. Do you understand? These are the same people that claim we evolved from apes. Well, who looks more like an ape then on the planet? And by the way, apes are still being born and dying, and nobody has evolved into a man yet. We're still waiting. I've got a team looking at it, and they're finding nothing. They're calling me and telling me, Jedi, we're finding nothing. You see? So I bring these two examples, and then you have the elections coming, and the evil that's there. This is what really pissed me off. Russians could affect the Florida vote in 2020 election. I'm over America, dude. I need to be the hell up out of here. I need to build a pathway for my people and show you what Africa really is so that you can come there and I can help build a path for you to come. This place is in decline, everybody. Africa is on the rise and our people are waking up. It's time to get out of here. It's time. It's time. You will boil like the frog if you stay here. If you don't know what that metaphor is, look it up. To all of you who have donated to the GoFundMe, I want to say thank you. Some of you have multiple times donated, and I love you for that. Thank you so much. This is central to my existence, everybody. This is not arbitrary. This isn't like a vacation, or I'm asking you to donate to a Patreon for content. I'm talking about something that affects my arc of life, and I need you. I need black people to help me out. 4 quarters, everybody's got it. If you got a device to be watching me, you got 4 quarters. And I should see that on that GoFundMe. The link is in the description box down below. One of the reasons I wanted to do is see how far I could get on this. So we're at 20 minutes. It's going to cut off. I'm pushing it. I'm going to retest for my next video that I release to see, because I cleared a lot of stuff out. A lot of junk, just to make sure, like stuff that just comes on the phone. So I probably can get an hour or 45 minutes out of this thing, but I don't want to push it. Anyways, I see your comments, and I'm responding to your comments as I can, everybody. I am very busy. But I needed to come and clarify those things and to make sure that people who are watching me know exactly who I am and what I've been through on this platform and what I continue to go through, you know. They took away Google Plus. Since I don't have a computer now, I don't remember my sign in for Facebook and Twitter, so I'm not able to share my videos on Facebook and Twitter, so you don't see the viewer count. You know, it's just, they do everything because they want to control the earth. I can't imagine they're going to be in paradise at the end of this life. If white people are going to be in heaven, there is no God. And all of my righteousness that I'm putting forth on the earth has been for naught. You understand? They will pay. They will pay. They will pay. But I'm not going to ever stop telling the truth because it's the only thing that I know in life. And the truth makes everything easy. Just tell it. Just tell it. Live it. Be it and give it. And that's enough to piss their ass off. There's a lot more I could say. I'll say it in the next video. I love you guys all. I thank you in advance for your donation. This is the Jedi.